This is RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Dom K, in here alongside my father. How you doing, Dad?
Hey, brother, glad to be alive.
Yes.
Smiling.
Yes. The summer is just like over. It's just like we're moving into the fall.
Got the jackets on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then they got the hurricane coming.
That's when you know fall is here, when hurricane season. Did you know that I almost got caught in Hurricane Katrina? So when Hurricane Katrina came, it was beginning of September, and we were scheduled, me, Jay's wife, and this girl I was dating called Debbie.
Downer.
No, not Debbie Downer. Well, she's down now. If you see her now, she's way down. But neither here nor there. Anyway, we were going to go to Atlanta. I'm sorry. We were going to go to New Orleans from Atlanta. We were in Atlanta, so we were just going to drive up there. And we had scheduled to go the weekend that Hurricane Katrina came. I'm talking about we planned it the whole summer. It was known that we were going to do it. And then so that came. I was like, a little bit of rain. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not no big deal. We can still go. But as I started looking at the reports and seeing the severity of the storm, I said, nah, we probably should just sit this one out. Thank goodness we sat that one out. I mean, can you imagine we'd have been in that, who knows? We didn't know the town, driving. Oh, it's been a disaster.
You would have been in the, what was the Astro, what was that? What was the dome?
The dome. No, all I kept seeing was when I was looking at the footage from Katrina, I was visualizing us on one of these roofs. Yeah. You know, one of these. Oh my God, it's super. Oh my God. I'm just glad I didn't go. So I just said,
Superdome,
I'm skipping this place for a while. And I haven't gone. I've had plenty of opportunities to go. And I don't know. It's not right now. All right. Speaking of not right now, we talked about the election before we went to break. Governor Hogan and Ben Jealous have agreed to one debate.
Not five.
Not five, not four, not three, not two, one.
Yeah, this is Maryland politics now, local politics.
Now what what? You know what I mean? And it.
Well, he's in the driver's seat.
He's definitely in the driver's seat. I mean, to me, it works to Ben Jealous's. It works in his favor to have more debates.
Who works in whose
Ben
favor?
Jealous.
Oh yeah. That's why Hogan doesn't want to have it.
Yeah. But last week they released a joint statement announcing the debate will be taped earlier in the day and broadcast at 7 p.m. Same day. Now, do you want to go? Do you want to check this out, or you want to watch it on TV? You want to go?
Yeah.
All right. So we need to. Okay. You see how I got him on the air?
You got him to commit.
I could have asked him this off air, right? But so the panelists are going to be drawn from local media organizations across the state, including the Sun, the Post, the Hagerstown Herald Mail, say that fast, and a TV station called WMDT. So we don't know if the audio is going to be broadcast on the radio, but we do know they're going to tape it and play it afterwards. So Jealous previously had 5 debates held in October, while Hogan's campaign had agreed to 2 in September. Neither could come to agreement, so we're at this single debate. So I think that if something doesn't change, the writing is on the wall here. This is almost academic.
Yeah.
Is there anything that he can do to get to fire up his base?
If he has some money.
So it's just about getting in people's faces.
Yeah. Because he's very quiet because he doesn't have any money to get to people. But I mean, he's going to have a significant vote because he's the Democrat. But he's not going to win, I don't think. But he's not going to get shut out. He's not going to be as quiet. He's not going to be defeated as quietly as it seems that he's running his campaign.
Yeah. But to me, could he be more grassroots? Like, what? Money isn't everything.
But he got to have volunteers. He got to have people out here. speaking on his behalf, going from door to door. He got to have that grassroots, but the grassroots means volunteers, and and you remember from last week, and the black ministers. He doesn't have a lot of those black ministers. They've been bought out.
Yeah, and it's just I wish it wasn't gonna go like that, because I've talked to people and on previous shows they like Hogan, and I say, why do you like Hogan? But they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about Hogan? He seems cool. Really? How does he seem cool? You know what I mean? He doesn't say anything. He doesn't like Baltimore. He stays out where he's at, and I think that Baltimore is so used to its leaders screwing us over that we just think that's the way it's supposed to be. We just think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, let me tell you that I might have said this before, that we as African Americans in this country, you're right, we are so accustomed to being disrespected because we've never been respected, so we don't know what it is. And I told you before, I didn't know what it was until I left the country and traveled, and I saw how people were treating me when I went to other countries, and I said, wow, they were treating me like a man, and I had never been treated like that, and it's shocking. It really is, it's shocking. And then and then I remember coming back to the United States, and I'm at the airport, and immediately I can feel I'm back home because the disrespect of manhood. And when I worked about 40 years ago in this clothing store, the owner of the store gave me a lot of respect. I didn't know what it was at the time. I told you before, I didn't know what it was. He was just, Dwight was this, Dwight this and Dwight that, because I did a lot of things at that store. And I didn't realize that he was giving me respect then, and I didn't even know how to receive it because we don't get it, and we're so disrespected that we just accept. Just like and this is off the topic 1 second, but just the word slave master. When you talk about slave master, I never use that word because they enjoy hearing their master. Slave terrorist is what they were, and definitely. So you have to change that narrative and take control. They don't like that one. Yeah. And but we have been, and we didn't just he's a slave master, and so we just accustomed just to say it, what I mean? Yeah. Well, he was our master, and no, he was a terrorist, terrorized us, and so we have to start gaining our independence, and Serena, we talked about earlier segment, started reaching back and standing up for herself and women or black women or white women. She just stood up and said, "I'm not taking it no more." And this is the new day and a new time. And hopefully Jealous can be successful, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Jealous in this gubernatorial race.
Definitely. So we definitely need people to get out and vote November 6th. This is, and we're going to talk about it more in the weeks to come, but this is one of those elections. This is the single most important election in recent memory, because this vote can save or not the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if the Republicans retain the Senate and the House, it says to them that people want Trump, and we don't want democracy.
You're absolutely right, and that another thing that's stuck with me before we go about this is that I hear people say that Trump coming in office is a direct rejection to President Obama and his policies. And I disagree with that 100%. It just happens that he cheated, Hillary really won the election, and That's the main thing that they don't want to talk about.
Right.
He cheated. Mm-hmm. That's what this whole investigation, which is probably going to run for the next 2 years.
Right.
He cheated. Hillary is supposed to be the president, just like Kerry was supposed to be the president in 2000.
No, in 2000 was Clinton's vice president. Gore.
I'm sorry, Gore. Gore's supposed to be vice president. Right. Gore's supposed to be president.
Right, that's right.
That was the election that they stole.
True.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
Gore and Clinton. And it's just, but they don't talk about that. Like
So that's an important point. That's an important point because most people after 2000 realized that the Democrats laid down and did it again and got mowed over again. This time, it cannot be. You're going to lose everything. This is not about Obama. It's bigger than Obama. This is about this democracy, period.
So what do you think that they said to Gore to make him lay down? They must have had something on him.
No, it is the principles that the democratic democracy has tried to demonstrate that he won fairly and the Supreme Court said it, so we'll just have to go along with it.
And that's why they were mad at Serena, because Serena felt that it was wrong what he did, and instead of her saying, "Okay, you the referee, I gotta go with that," she said, "No, what are you talking about? I didn't do that." And Gore should have did the same thing, and Hillary should have did the same thing. She should be loud, but it's just, you know what I mean?
Right. And so I think that Obama coming in this campaign is going to help stimulate, motivate the base, the turnout, and it's going to be good. And I really feel that, as I said from the beginning, that America is going to stand up. And Trump has been good for America because now America realized, yes, we are a nation of laws. And I want to abide by those laws. I want to obey the law. Okay, I don't want to obey Trump. I want to obey the laws, and this is a democracy, and I appreciate it. And I think people are going to appreciate the laws. That this is a country of laws, not men. And so you're right. This is a very important election, and I think Obama is going to be expressing that continuously over the next couple of weeks.
Agreed. Definitely thank you, Dad, for coming here, sitting down with me.
Thank you, son, for having this show that we can help people, help people, motivate people, and we can stimulate them also, and let them see what the Williams family is all about.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll be back next week with more topics, more discussion. Father and Son News Show. We'll see you guys next week.
Radio on fire.